Welcome back to Living a Life of Purpose. I hope you have listened and you have watched my story on palm and tree. I hope your children have seen that story and then they have learned one or two lessons from that story. I'm expecting their reactions on that story. Who do they want to become? Is it palm or is it tree? Okay, so sequel to that story, I want to be sharing quickly with us parents how we can help to build our children's confidence or our child's confidence. Okay, so like I said in that story, Pam unfortunately did not share whatever she was going through with her parents. It could be that Pam even had abusive parents, maybe parents that would not always listen to her, maybe parents that even they also were destroying her confidence, and that's why she chose not to share whatever she was going through with her parents. And then for Tree, she obviously had supportive parents, and that's why she could share whatever she was going through with her parents. Okay, so today I want to quickly share some few points with us how we can build our child's confidence. See, once a child's confidence has been tampered with from childhood, before that child will pick up, it's going to take a while. So don't allow anyone to tamper with your child's confidence. It's really going to affect that child. That child will have low self-esteem and would believe that, oh, I can't do this. Even when the child is not doing so well, it's not enough reason to tamper with the child's confidence. No, don't for any reason allow anyone or you yourself to destroy your child's confidence. It's not that they are not doing well, does not determine their future. It depends on how you are able to bring them out of that not doing well. So number one thing that I would like to share is have a very strong relationship with your children. Have a very close and cordial relationship with your children. That way, they will be able to tell you anything. They will feel free around you and be able to share anything with you. If someone says anything negative to them, they will feel free and say, oh, I'm coming home to meet my parents, to share these things with my parents. But if you don't have a very cordial relationship with your children, I'm sorry, they won't be able to share anything with you. And then you don't even have a relationship with them, you won't even know what is actually going on with them deeply. It's just the surface you'll be seeing. So it's important that number one, we have a very strong relationship with our children. And then number two is that always have reassuring words to share with your children. When they come, when they are not doing well, always reassure them. Don't tell them, hey, you two, you don't know anything. You two, you cannot be anything. No, as parents, we shouldn't do that. There must always be reassuring words to tell them. We can always listen to them and tell them, don't worry. You always become something. You two study harder, work harder. Do you understand? So we need to always have something to tell them, something reassuring. Someone has told them something negative from outside, then you now come, they are waiting for reassuring words from you, and then they are not getting it. You are tampering with their confidence the more, because the parents are meant to be the ones that always have this reassuring word. You are just like God. You know, when we go to God and we pray, God is always ready to reassure us that yes, He's there. But when you go to God and God condemns you and throw you away, you just feel discouraged and you don't feel like going on. So always have reassuring words with them. And then thirdly is avoid criticism. Don't criticize them. When they don't do anything well, don't criticize them. It's going to discourage them. Always encourage them, just like I said in the second point. Always encourage them. I've actually jotted them down, and that's why I have my phone with me. Okay, so do not criticize. Don't be quick to criticize it. You didn't do it well. That's it. You are not always doing things well. No, please avoid criticism. Another thing is that praise them for their strengths. There's nobody that does not have strengths. SWOT analysis, there is strengths, weakness, opportunities, and traits. There is nobody that does not have strengths. Likewise, there is nobody that does not have weakness. So for their strengths, praise them. For their weakness, don't condemn, don't criticize. Just with love, correct them and help them, show them ways to build their weakness into strength. Praise them for their strength. If they do well, oh, you've done well, well done. If they do well at school, if they move from 70 to 72, applaud them, praise them. Don't always say your mates are doing 100%, you are just doing 72. No, you are not. You are tampering with that child's confidence. So praise them for their strength. And then another thing is that hug them frequently. You see, hug is therapeutic. It reassures them of your love. It shows them that yes, there's always someone that is always there for them. Hug them when they feel down, when they come to tell you anything that is not going so well with them. Just hug them. When they do well, hug them. When they don't do well, after you have corrected them with love, hug them. Always hug them. Ensure you hug your children every day. You shouldn't go without hugging your children. No, that's wrong. There's this warmth, there's this reassurance that comes from hug. So please learn to always do that. Hug your children. Some parents are so rigid, they cannot even hug their children. We can't train children that way. We can't raise children that way. We need to hug them. If our parents didn't hug us when we were growing up, we shouldn't do the same. We should hug our children. They actually need to know that we are their best friends before they have other friends. They need to know that you hug them frequently. Another thing is that you also be an example to them. You know, some parents will always talk. I've actually mentioned it in one of my short videos that let us do less of talking. Let's do more of doing. You know, some parents always talk, whereas that thing that they are talking about, they are not practicing it. You tell your children, don't sleep, you are also sleeping. Don't say negative things, you are also saying negative things. Read your books, you are not reading your books. You know, be an example to them. When they see you, it's easy for them to copy what they are saying than what you are telling them. That's actually true. Children actually learn more from what they are saying. If you are someone that there is love, you have a lot of love to share, children will always learn from that. But if in the house everyone is uptight, that's the way they will learn, and they will think that life is meant to be like that. So be a good example to your children if you actually want to build your confidence. That way they always remember and say, no, my parents, they believe so much in me. This is who they are. They are people of very high confidence, so they will move about in life that way. And then lastly is that point them in the right direction. You see, we made this mistake that we correct, but we don't give solutions. A child is not doing well, you are not doing it. Okay, so what's the solution to the child not doing well? We only talk. We don't point them in the right direction. We leave them more confused than they were before. Point them in the right direction. If a child is not doing well, point that child in the right direction. What does the child need to do? Sit down with that child and look at, okay, where is your area of weakness? Where is your area of strength? And then improve on that. We need to be personal. We need not leaving everything to a third party. No, it's not going to help. We need to personally point our children in the right direction. It's not only condemning, it's not only correcting. Point them in the right direction. And finally, like I said at the beginning of this discussion, please do not allow anyone to tamper with your child's confidence. Let those children have their confidence built. They really need it. We've seen a lot of people as adults, they are struggling, and that's because from childhood their confidence have been tampered with. So it's difficult to actually come out of this. Please, let's build the confidence of these children. Let's make them believe in themselves. Let them have a very high esteem, not low esteem, very high esteem of themselves. Thank you, and please do not forget to share, like, and comment on this video. If this has blessed you, if this has been very okay, please share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.